Ever wanted to try a new character, but reading is hard? True. These videos will help you understand how to properly use a character. Today, we will be talking about Amber, who uses a pyro vision. This video will not talk about artifacts or weapons, and your numbers may be different from mine. Check where my arrows are on your own characters for your true numbers. Starting with their talents. The first one here is her normal attack, which is used by pressing the left mouse, circle, or B buttons. It is a 5-hit combo, with the attack being dealt according to this chart per hit. If you hold down the attack button, or the left trigger, she will aim her bow. If you release the button before it is done charging, you will do this amount of attack. If you release a fully charged shot, you will deal this amount of pyro attack. Pressing the R button, or keeping the left trigger held down, will keep you in aiming mode until it is pressed again. If you attack from above, this is the attack you will deal to enemies you land on, and this is the attack you will deal to enemies around your landing area, depending on how high you were. The second talent is her elemental skill, activated with the E key or the right trigger. When used, Amber will throw a plushie down that will attract some enemy's attention. If the button is held, the angle and distance can be changed. The plushie has this amount of HP, and if it is destroyed, or around 8 seconds have passed, it will blow up and deal this amount of pyro attack. The plushie can be moved by certain attacks, or just by walking into it. Although a weakness I saw while testing was that the plushie may not hit a lot of enemies, as it gets pushed around. The third talent is the Elemental Burst, activated with the Q key, triangle, or Y buttons. Using the Elemental Burst will cause a red circle to appear in front of Amber, and any enemies within this circle will take this amount of attack continuously for this amount of time. The fourth talent increases the critical rate of the Elemental Burst by 10%, and widens the Elemental Burst's circle by 30%. The fifth talent says that when Amber hits the weak point of an enemy, such as the head, with a charged shot, her attack will be increased by 15% for 10 seconds. The sixth talent decreases the stamina usage of air gliding for the whole party by 20%. Now, let's move on to Amber's Constellation. You acquire these by wishing on a banner with Amber featured, or buying another copy of Amber from the shop when she is available. The first star causes a charged shot to shoot 2 arrows, with the second one dealing 20% of the attack the first arrow did. The second star lets you detonate the Elemental Burst's plushie by shooting specifically at its feet with a charged shot. Doing this will cause the plushie's explosion to deal 200% extra damage. The third star automatically increases the level of the Elemental Burst's talent by 3, and raises its maximum level from 10 to 15. The fourth star decreases the time it takes to throw out the Elemental Skills plushie again by 20%, and adds the ability to have 2 plushies out at the same time. I cannot show you this, but if you look at reference video 1 in the description, you can see it happening. The fifth star automatically increases the level of the Elemental Skills talent by 3, and raises its maximum level from 10 to 15. The sixth and final star makes it so that when you use the Elemental Burst, you also give all of your party members 15% more movement speed, and 15% more attack for 10 seconds. So, those were the basics for how Amber works. 4 stars are pretty simple. Pyro is useful for puzzles in the early game, so you might as well keep her in your party if you're new. Please comment and tell me if I failed to notice anything, like how she's the best character in the game, or if you're an Amber main. Be seeing you.